Day 3. Hello, you beautiful souls. All right, here we go. This is in our happiness book. How are we doing today? It shouldn't be so difficult to choose between a smile and a frown. I am one of those that I always love smiling. So I do smile a lot. My mom smiles a lot, and she's got the happy eyes to prove it. So I do believe in smiling. And actually, do you know smiling actually is one of the easiest things? Frowning actually takes a lot of effort is to frown. So it's true what they say. It shouldn't be so difficult to choose between a smile and a frown. I've met those. Have you met those people? They look miserable, and they are miserable all the time. Like those people that they're always frowning and they're always like, life is awful and horrible, and they look at things to complain about, and they're the ones that you just, like when you see them coming, you're like, oh, I gotta go this way. And it's like you don't want to have a comment because you know they're gonna vent, you know they're gonna say something negative. It's like you just don't want to be in that presence. It's sad. I feel sad for the people that are frowning, and I understand there's reasons for it. They get caught in the awfulness of this world. We all have our story. We've all experienced horrible things, and we can get caught in those horrible things. But as long as we're caught in those horrible things and we're victims, then we'll always be caught in those horrible things and we'll always be a victim. It takes effort to take control of your vibration. It takes effort to take control of your thoughts. It takes effort to take responsibility of your life. It's so easy to blame the government, blame your parents, blame your partner, blame your children, blame this, blame that. It's always something, it's always somebody else's fault. But when we realize that bad things happen to good people, what defines your character is what you do with it. What defines your character is, do you get caught in that negativity, or do you overcome it? Do you find joy anyway? Do you smile anyway? You choose to be miserable, and you choose to be happy. It is always a choice. It is always in your hands. So I really like that one. It shouldn't be so difficult to choose between a smile and a frown. It really shouldn't be. Why be happy? Who wants to be happy all the time? That's profound. Why be happy? Who wants to be happy all the time? Well, I kind of want to be happy all the time, but I guess to really know happiness, you have to know misery. To really appreciate happiness, you have to know the opposite of it. That's how you really appreciate it. Otherwise, you don't really know, do you? It's interesting to me because when I moved out of BC and I moved to Winnipeg, I thought it was the oceans that I was going to miss the most. It wasn't. It was the mountains. Oh, I missed the mountains and the green. And I've been back for decades, and I tell you, there's not a day when I see the mountain I don't have appreciation. Where I lived here all my life, I liked the mountains, but I didn't appreciate the mountains, not like I do now. And all it took was me leaving and not having it. And that's why they say you don't really know what you have until you lose it. People always think, especially when it comes to manifestation, they especially the ones that have gotten everything they've wanted. They've gotten their house, their job, their kids, like they have an amazing life, and they don't realize they have an amazing life. And they even say to me, you know, I'm missing something. Yeah, you're missing the satisfaction in your life because we're trained that there's always more, that happiness is somewhere else. It's in another job, it's in another town, it's somewhere else. It's not where you are. And really, happiness is being satisfied. being happy just where you are. It's a choice. It's a state of being. Why be happy? Why not? Who wants to be happy all the time? I do. I know it's impossible. I know it can't happen because we're human beings and we feel things. So our first reaction is always emotion, feeling the computer, but then our soul can take over. I believe our soul's happy all the time. It's just our computer and our mind and our body that is not. So I'll read it one more time. In the comments, you let me know what you think. It shouldn't be so difficult to choose between a smile and a frown. Why be happy? Who wants to be happy all the time? Put your comments. I would love to read them. Thank you for being with me. Love and light. Have a beautiful day. Oh, you woke up?